Welcome to Movie Reviews for Parents. Tom Cruise is back, performing death-defying stunts that make insurance companies cry. Today's mission, should you choose to accept it, is to figure out if Mission Impossible Final Reckoning is something your kid can handle without needing therapy. Let's find out if the violence is off the charts, any adult awkwardness, swearing, and most importantly, can you show this to your kids without them having night terrors? Let's break it down like an IMF agent. Violence level. Short version, buckle up, then double buckle. Final Reckoning isn't just action. It's adrenaline with a dark twist. You get the classics. Shootouts, knife fights, explosions, underwater panic attacks, and more gravity-defying falls than a season of Wipeout. Notable yikes moments include one poor soul is stabbed off screen, but we still get a post-mortem featuring a cleaver sticking out of his back. Delightful. Another character gets emergency surgery with a pen and a combat knife. Yes, a pen. So maybe hide the Bics to void, giving kids ideas. A face gets stabbed and, well, it rains red. There's a good old cyanide tablet suicide scene, complete with Twitchy and a quick, disturbing a mouthful of foam. While the film cuts away before you see every grisly detail, the audio and implications are strong enough to rattle younger viewers, and at least one adult reviewer with popcorn in hand. Adult content, shockingly restrained, no steamy scenes, no secret rendezvous in exotic hotel rooms, just good old-fashioned espionage and emotional tension that says, I would die for you, but doesn't feel the need to make out about it. Only eyebrow raiser. A woman's breast is faintly visible through a wet, thin shirt. It's blink and you miss it, but you might want to be ready with the old look over there distraction technique. Other than that, clean as a whistle, mild-like single jalapeno on a pizza. Unless you've got eagle-eyed kids and a pause button, but overall this spy game keeps its trench coat zipped. Language. For a nearly 3-hour film full of people almost dying, the language is shockingly clean. Like cleaner than most Thanksgiving dinners clean. Around 7 mild to moderate expletives, a few damns, hells, one son of a bee, and a few choice S words. No F-bombs. The occasional oh my god or Jesus tossed out in moments of high stress, but nothing sacrilegious. Nothing that'll earn you a disapproving glance from grandma. If your kid's seen a PG-13 Marvel movie, they've already heard worse. Substance use. Nothing major here. A couple of characters have a drink in the background like adults pretending to be relaxed. And there's one MacGyver moment where alcohol gets used as an emergency anesthetic. No one's sneaking off for a smoke break, and there's no drug use, glamorized or otherwise. It's squeaky clean. Practically Amish.
At this point, we would like to ask if you found value in this video so far. Then please thumb up, subscribe, and tickle the notification bell. Your support is much appreciated.
Plot summary. Spoiler-free promise. Running at a bladder test in 2 hours and 49 minutes. Final Reckoning picks up 2 months after Dead Reckoning. Ethan Hunt and his IMF gang are racing to stop a mysterious bit of tech that could essentially control the future, or end it. Expect AI paranoia, underwater missions, betrayals, and more fake faces than an influencer convention. The stakes? Earth-shatteringly high. The choices? Painfully personal. Written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie, with addition writing contributions from Bruce Geller and Eric Jendresen. Starring Tom Cruise, Haley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, and Angela Bassett as President Sloan. The positives. Tom Cruise. Still doing stunts that make your knees hurt just watching. The man is the action genre. Haley Atwell charms the camera off its tripod. Grace is layered badass and has actual depth. Action scenes. If your heart rate doesn't spike at least once, you might want to check your pulse. Themes. AI, truth manipulation, loyalty. Surprisingly brainy stuff hiding behind the bang boom wow. The visuals and cinematography is top tier. Look amazing. IMAX level cinematic candy. The IMAX version should come with seatbelts. The negatives. Runtime at nearly 3 hours, it's long. Like, did we just age in here and long? Bring snacks and maybe a spare bladder. Overcrowded cast. Great actors, but not all get their moment. Some have nothing to do. Exposition dumps lead to slow pacing. There are lots of callbacks to Dead Reckoning and the other prequels, which means if you skip them, you'll feel like you walked into season 5 of a TV show mid-episode. You might spend half the movie whispering, "Wait, who's that guy?" to your popcorn. Final verdict. Should your kids watch it? Mission Impossible. Final Reckoning is basically an adrenaline smoothie, blended with car chases, knife fights, emotional trauma, and Tom Cruise defying both gravity and the aging process. Visually, stunning, suspenseful, absolutely. Safe for toddlers? Not at all. Now the good news is, you can watch it with your grandparents. There's no adult steamy scenes, and the worst substance anyone abuses is air while gasping underwater. Language stays on the polite side of PG and nobody lights up anything stronger than a flare. Bottom line, if your kids are older into action and can handle the idea that not everyone in a spy movie makes it to the credits, this is a thrilling, mostly safe choice. Just maybe skip it for your 5-year-old unless you want them practicing stealth takedowns on the dog. But if they've handled Marvel, they'll probably love this. Thanks for joining the mission, folks! If this review saved your Friday night, throw us a thumbs up, subscribe for more family movie recon, and remember, always check the rating before the popcorn's popped, and never trust a message that self-destructs.